I'm not going to sit on the phone with a woman that I know is cheating with my man. I'm just not going to do that. Watching them interact, watching them have conversations is like watching her teach this woman how she wants them to operate. And I said that to her. I just really can't sit in a room with someone that will lie to my face.
Destiny and Tisha's friendship is over, and trust me, the way it fell apart will leave you shocked. They used to be close, always supporting each other, but now there's nothing but tension and drama. Destiny isn't holding back. She's making it clear that Tisha isn't who people think she is. And Tisha, she's throwing just as much shade right back. The real issue? It all started with hidden jealousy, trust issues, and secrets they never thought would come out. But here's the big twist. Destiny just sent out a warning, and it looks like she's done playing nice. Tisha might not be ready for what's coming next.
How y'all doing this morning?
Better than you.
I am here at...
What's that? What is that?
The Madison County Courthouse.
Oh.
About to turn myself in. And look who's always with me. My dad.
Oh, okay.
My rider. Always. I hate this for him more than anything.
Me too.
Thing through it all is I've learned that I'm one of God's strongest soldiers.
Destiny and Tisha had the kind of friendship that seemed unbreakable, always standing by each other, no matter the drama on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But what people didn't see was that cracks were already forming behind the scenes. At first, it was just small things, awkward pauses, side eyes, little moments of tension that most people ignored. But looking back, those were red flags. For years, they had each other's backs, always on the same team when things got messy. But behind closed doors, something was changing. Destiny started feeling like she was putting in more effort than she was getting back, while Tisha began questioning Destiny's true intentions. People around them noticed the shift. They weren't hanging out as much, the calls became less frequent, and the energy between them felt off. Then came the moment that changed everything. Destiny stopped holding back. She started making comments that made it clear she wasn't as loyal to Tisha as people thought. And once the rumors started flying, there was no turning back. That's when things really took a turn. Destiny, who used to be Tisha's biggest supporter, started acting differently. She wasn't as quick to defend Tisha and wasn't riding for her the way she used to. People noticed, especially when Destiny stayed quiet while Tisha was getting dragged. But what really raised eyebrows? Destiny started getting close to people who weren't exactly Tisha's fans. In reality TV, loyalty is everything. It's not just about friendships. It's about alliances and who you stand with when the drama hits. So when Tisha saw Destiny cozying up to the very people who had been talking about her, it felt like the ultimate betrayal. And let's be real, once a friendship goes down that road, there's usually no coming back. It wasn't just about what Destiny said or did, it was about how she was moving. She no longer acted like someone who had Tisha's back, and for Tisha, that was enough to question everything. So, what really happened? Did Destiny switch sides? Was she tired of always defending Tisha? Or was this friendship already falling apart and it just finally hit the breaking point? Either way, the drama is far from over.
Everything that was asked of me was valid, except for, I felt a little way about you got a pillow next to you, because I am a friend of the show. And it wasn't, in my mind, necessary for me to have my relationship on the stage, because my current situation is not a part of the show, or was not a part of the show at the time. So
if you thought things were already messy, wait until you hear what happened next. When Destiny was confronted about where her loyalty really stood, she hesitated, and that hesitation said it all. Isha wasn't just listening to rumors, she wanted to hear the truth straight from Destiny. Was she really switching sides? Was she still the same friend who had her back through all the Love and Marriage Huntsville drama? But when Destiny had the chance to clear everything up and shut down the speculation, she paused. And that pause spoke louder than any words. Instead of standing firm, looking Tisha in the eye and reassuring her, Destiny dropped a bombshell that completely blindsided her. She didn't fully deny the rumors, but she didn't admit to them either. The way she dodged the question made it clear she wasn't trying to protect their friendship anymore, and for Tisha, that was it. Because let's be real, if you have to think twice about your loyalty, you've already made your choice. From that moment on, Destiny and Tisha were done. Tisha didn't take it lightly. She felt betrayed, embarrassed, and hurt. This wasn't just any friendship. They had been through so much together, and now it was all falling apart right in front of her. And just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, the reunion happened. The Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion was the real moment of truth, and trust me, the tension was so thick you could feel it through the screen.
Listen, this show means a lot to Melissa in a very different way of what it means to Teresa. I think, to your point, listen, I think anybody who watches the show can see that Melissa wants to be the top dog, and she has trouble with Teresa constantly winning in the end. And this, I'm gonna tell you, it was the season where Danielle Staub, one of my favorites of all time.
Yes,
it was the season where Danielle Staub, unfortunately, Melissa, like, Teresa told me to pull the hair. What I saw was this excitement of Melissa getting the tea. Like, well, she did what? And I think of Melissa's mind, she was like, oh, baby, it's going down.
Carlos King didn't waste any time getting to the real tea. He wasn't about to let Destiny or Tisha avoid the issue, so he went straight for the big question. Were you ever truly loyal to Tisha? Destiny's response sent shockwaves through the room. Instead of simply saying, of course, or Tisha was like a sister to me, her answer was complicated. She started talking about how friendships change, how people grow apart, and how she didn't feel like Tisha was loyal to her either. But here's the thing, that wasn't the question. Carlos asked if she was loyal to Tisha, not the other way around. And instead of giving a straight answer, Destiny dodged it. Tisha's face said it all. She looked completely done, frustrated, disappointed, and realizing that this friendship wasn't coming back from this. Then she called Destiny out for playing both sides, for not being honest, and for entertaining people who were never on her team. Destiny fired right back, accusing Tisha of acting like the victim when she had her own messy moments too. What started as a confrontation turned into a full-blown explosion that left the entire cast and audience stunned. Friendship? Over? Trust? Gone. And moving forward, Destiny and Tisha were officially on opposite sides.
To me, I hate to say this, but girl code is I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm gonna say it. It was okay when you felt like you were getting information.
It was okay.
And then for you to think that I would give him information, that's not girl code. So there was never that exchange because, again, he's a man.
But here's where things get even crazier. Destiny isn't just calling out Tisha, she's got something to say to Martell too. And the warning she just put out has people wondering if there's way more to this story than we realized. Destiny and Martell have always had a complicated dynamic. They've been friends for years, and at one point people even speculated that there was more going on between them. While they both denied those rumors, one thing was clear. They always had each other's backs. Until now, Destiny's latest comments make it clear that even Martell might not be safe from this fallout. So what exactly did she say? Well, she's been dropping hints that she knows things that haven't been talked about yet. She's made it clear she's done protecting people who wouldn't do the same for her, and recently she sent out a warning that had people raising their eyebrows. She basically let it be known that if certain people keep playing with her name, she's ready to expose everything. And when people asked if Martell was one of those people, she didn't deny it. But let's not forget, Martell has a history of being messy. He's been at the center of some of the biggest scandals on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and has burned plenty of bridges along the way. But if Destiny really has some dirt on him, things could get ugly real fast. And let's talk about the timing. Destiny is suddenly speaking up right after her fallout with Tisha, and social media is buzzing. One person commented, Destiny is finally waking up and realizing Tisha was never really her friend. She just wanted backup when it was convenient. The truth always comes out. Another wrote, Tisha acts like the victim, but let's not forget how she's treated others. Destiny isn't perfect, but I don't blame her for walking away. And a third person added, if Destiny really has receipts on Martell, she needs to spill. That man has been messy from day one, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did Destiny dirty too. So if Destiny is willing to put Martell on blast, that means she's got receipts. And if she decides to drop them, this situation could spiral out of control fast. Which brings us to the real question. Is this just the beginning of something even bigger? Will Destiny spill more tea? Will Tisha fire back? And is Martell about to get dragged into this even deeper? One thing's for sure, this feud is far from over. And if what we're hearing is true, the real drama hasn't even started yet. Because let's be honest, Destiny knows things. And if she's really done playing nice, a lot of people should be nervous right now. So, what do you think? Is Destiny's warning a sign that more secrets are about to drop? And who do you think is really in the wrong? Destiny or Tisha? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this conversation is just getting started. And trust me, this is only the beginning.